He's arguably the foremost modern Greek poet, and even with the more recent recognition of literary achievement with the two Nobel laureates, George Seferis and Odysseus Elitis, Kavafis' reputation has gained a global reach. Astonishingly, he's becoming more and more familiar worldwide as time goes by. And he is, in fact, one of those personages that had prefigured in key works of the early 20th century, such as the old poet of the city of Alexandria in Lawrence Durrell's Alexandria Quartet. But it is fair to say that he is infinitely better known today than during his lifetime. Kaváfi is the poet who taught us that, and I quote, "For some people, the day comes when they have to declare the great yes or the great no." Or that, and I quote, "Ithaca gave you a splendid journey. Without her, you would not have set out. She hasn't anything more to give you." He was also the poet who responded in a timely and remarkably fresh, hence ultimately current manner to questions posed in times of both lofty achievement and decadence. He painted eloquently, yet in sparse and epigrammatic verses, the issues arising in periods of decline and in societies in crisis. And I quote, "And now, what is going to happen to us without barbarians? They were, those people, a kind of solution." The first period of his poetry in the last years of the 1890s and the first decade of the 20th century is one of preparation. We can see it as a more conventional phase of symbolism and allegory used to carry through his instructive messages. His tone is willfully admonitory and his goal is instructive, as we will appreciate with his emblematic Ithaca. In the following 2 decades, Kaváfi matures into his own unique voice. The poet, freed from all kinds of social constraints and prejudices, decides to push his realistic language towards very bold and very novel frontiers, enhancing the unique texture of his sensual poems and sharpening and deepening his political criticism, often under a veil of delicate irony. Sa production peu abondante, son canon comprend que 140 poèmes, la plupart citations du poète dans le monde, grâce à son excellence de fraîcheur, du nouveau, bref, une œuvre inépuisable de sens to art. Art knows how to shape forms of beauty, almost imperceptibly completing life, blending impression, blending day with day. Il a réalisé cet idéal d'abord par son dévouement intégrant et absolu à la ciselure fine et laborieuse de l'art de l'écriture, et laissant à percevoir avec admiration et reconnaissance, la poésie de Constantin Kaváfi est inspirée par l'aventure humaniste de Edmund Keeley. Ce qui est concret et spécifique dans chaque fonctionne comme un début, comme une base pour conduire à la pensée, even his own deeply ingrained dedication to the timelessness of Hellenism that was so evident in his earlier works. The real courage and wisdom lie.
Thank you very much, Mr. Agathos. Allow us to start with Greek, the Ithaca of Kavafis. Thank you.
Αν μένει η σκέψη σου υψηλή, αν εκλεκτή συγκίνησης το πνεύμα και το σώμα σου αγγίζει. κι αν πτωχική τη βρεις, η Ιθάκη δεν σε γέλασε. Έτσι σοφός που έγινες, με τόση πείρα, ήδη θα το κατάλαβες οι Ιθάκες τι σημαίνουν.
Πάντα στο νου σου να έχεις την Ιθάκη. Το φτάσιμον εκεί είναι ο προορισμός σου. Αλλά μην βιάζεις το ταξίδι διόλου. Καλύτερα χρόνια πολλά να διαρκέσει και γέρος πια να ράξεις στο νησί, πλούσιος με όσα κέρδισες στο δρόμο. Μη προσδοκώντας πλούτη να σε δώσει η Ιθάκη. Η Ιθάκη σ' έδωσε το ωραίο ταξίδι. Χωρίς αυτήν δεν θα έβγαινε στο δρόμο, αλλά δεν έχει να σε δώσει πια.
As long as a rare sensation touches your spirit and your body. Wise dragonians and cyclops, wild Poseidon, you won't encounter them unless you bring them along inside your soul. Unless your soul sets them up in front of you. Hope that your journey is a long one. May there be many summer mornings when with what pleasure, what joy, you come into harbors seen for the first time. May you stop at Phoenician trading stations to buy fine things, mother of pearl, coral, amber, and ebony, sensual perfume of every kind. As arriving there is what you're destined for. But do not hurry the journey at all. Better if it lasts for years, so that you are old by the time you reach the island, wealthy with all you have gained on the way, not expecting Ithaca to make you rich. Ithaca gave you the marvel and her poor. Ithaca won't have fooled you. Wise as you will have become, so full of experience, you will have understood by then what these Ithacas mean.